Have you ever met someone who wasn't the smartest, not the richest, not even the most attractive, but when they walked into a room, every head turned. People listened to them, respected them, trusted them. That magnetic power isn't luck. It's psychology. And today, you're going to learn exactly how to use it, ethically, powerfully, and confidently. Because here's a secret. Certainty. You know who you are. Calmness. You don't react emotionally. Direction. You know where you're going. When you display these three, people feel safe around you. They trust you. They want to follow your lead. Human beings subconsciously look for someone who is grounded, not chaotic, not confused, not desperate. And that person can be you. If you want to influence people, start with your voice. A confident voice is not loud. It is controlled. Here's the psychology. Speaking slightly slower signals authority. Using micro pauses signals intelligence. Lowering your tone at the end of sentences signals certainty. Being concise signals self-respect. When you talk fast, people assume you're anxious. When you talk too much, people assume you're insecure. But when you speak calmly and intentionally, people lean in. They listen. You influence. Your voice becomes a psychological weapon. Silent, subtle, and incredibly powerful. Confident people don't stare people down. But they also don't run away from eye contact. Here's the rule used by therapists and negotiators. Hold eye contact for 2 seconds after the other person finishes talking. Not aggressive, not awkward, just 2 seconds. It shows 3 things. You're present. You're not intimidated. You're processing what they said. This tiny behavior increases your perceived confidence instantly. People trust those who look them in the eyes without fear. If you want real influence, master this. Never be emotionally dependent on a reaction. Whether it's approval, validation, attention, praise. Confident people don't need any of it. They like appreciation, but they don't depend on it. This makes you incredibly powerful because people are drawn to those who don't beg for attention. They're attracted to those who can walk away without fear. Psychology calls it detached confidence. And it's magnetic. Influence doesn't come from what you say. It comes from the energy behind your words. When you speak, don't rush, don't force, don't justify, don't over-explain. Confident people don't run from silence. They use silence as a tool, because silence makes others focus. Silence creates pressure. Silence shows strength. Your presence becomes louder than your voice. Here's a mindset that instantly increases confidence. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be real. The moment you stop trying to impress people, you influence them more. The moment you stop trying to be liked, you become more likable. Because truth feels refreshing in a world full of masks. We're talking about influence, not manipulation. Real influence is when people feel better around you. Safer, calmer, understood, are respected. Manipulation is when you try to control outcomes. And here's the funny thing. When you stop trying to control people, you influence them more. Because people trust those who don't try to trap them. Confidence isn't dominance. Confidence is freedom, both for you and for others. Confidence isn't a gift. It's a habit, a choice, a practice. One day, you will walk into a room and suddenly notice something powerful. You don't fear their judgment anymore. You don't shrink to fit in. You don't chase approval. You carry your own value with you. And at that moment, you won't just influence people. You'll inspire them. Now I want to ask you something. And answer honestly in the comments. Which part of confidence do you struggle with the most? Your voice, your presence, or your self-belief? Your comment might help someone else who's struggling too. And if this message opened your mind today, subscribe, because Human Code is just getting started. And I promise you, your transformation begins here.